What up, people? I'm gonna try and finish up a little bit of the stuff on the giant mountain bike 750 Bafang install. I'm just wrapping conduit and stuff around the wires now. Doesn't really need it, but it looks better because, you know, when you got to cut into battery wires and splice it, stuff like that, it kind of looks crappy. So put some conduit around it, hide the mess. It's not really a mess, you know, but it just looks tacky. So, all right, I fast forwarded through everything again because I fucking hate editing. So I'm just gonna go and hook up everything now, and I think I'll hook up the motor cutout switch today while I'm taping. Not that it's that big a deal, but you know, stick around, hit subscribe. You know, fuck, help me out. My 14, I think they're gonna start falling off pretty soon. So I got to get 15, 16, maybe 20, maybe before the end of the year. That'd be nice, huh? I'm fucking with you. Let me put you back on the mountain. Find a better spot. Bring you closer. And once again, we're listening to good old country music today, so. Alright, I think that's our right spot. Good. Microphone's on. Sweet. And no, I'm not a lazy ass. I just like this level. I don't want to sit on my foot or my knee and my old ass in the like a fall asleep or something. So, all right. So, what do we want to run up first? Let's get the battery wire up there. I just cut this shorter. So everybody noticed that yesterday I had it like way down here and it was too long. So this will be better. I don't like this extra fucking wire, but damn it. I don't know what to do with it. Better I'll allow it to just be down here and try to do something with it like that. This is the shit I hate about fucking wire. It's a pain in the ass. Most people don't ever see wire because you're probably used to your car and you don't know that inside your fenders and underneath your carpet and in your seats there's so much fucking wire in there. It's enough to make a person crazy, especially if you have to fix it. So, but obviously automotive corporations, they did a good job at hiding all the wires. They're hidden in there. So, and if you do a good stereo install, you hide the wires. All right, there's that. I'll do the zip tie and stuff afterwards. So this is the fucking headlight power switch, and I think I've gotten 2 headlights from the Bafang kits that don't work. I don't know if they just throw in shit lights or they get broken if they're really fragile and shaking a box during shipping breaks them or something. But my Bafang 500 watt that I got, the headlight, I thought I did it wrong, but then I hooked this one up. It doesn't work either. And I just watched a YouTube video of some guy, he was doing one, and they said, oh, it must not work. So I guess it's a common problem. I'm going to contact Amazon and tell them I want fucking new lights. This is the issue I do not like. So, do I tack this up like this? It just looks kind of shitty. I just don't know what the fuck to do with it. I wire it up down here. I mean, obviously, it's nice to have it out of the way. But, like that would be better, but then you've got this big bulk of shit down here, so, I mean, can we wad that up and keep it concealed? And there's just not a lot of room here. That's the problem. I mean, we could go around the motor somehow and secure it, but I just don't want wires being like down underneath the motor, because if you go over a log or something trail riding, you're going to fuck your wires up. Alright, we're not going to do that. I don't know, maybe I could run up one side, down the other. Maybe that would be alright. That might be the better way to do it. Put it on the other side, I don't see it, then I don't care about it as much. So, alright, that one's hooked. This is the motor cutout switch. You know what? I'm gonna put a long zip tie on that real quick, just so it's holding. Got a hell of a mess on the floor again. All right. Get one here. I might even go to this side. See what I got. No, it's not too bad. Whoa. That's scary. I got the bike up pretty high today. I think I'm going to put a piece of tape over the end right there, otherwise it'll pop out. Right where I'm bending it. Somebody's dog's barking. It usually means they're done. Let them in. Some people need education on how to have a fucking pet. Especially when you live in a fucking subdivision and you leave your dog outside all day to bark. That's great. That's what your neighbors love. Alright. I'll leave it like that for now. And I put this fat piece where there's a plug, so if you want to get into it, you know where it's at. So make sure I let Jeff know. That one I'm going to leave. Maybe not. I might put another big piece over top of that too. So. Maybe I should put this guy up first. Okay, there we go. Come on. Jesus. Yeah, I guess I should put him up in there first. I'm trying to stick an elephant in the mouse's ass. Doesn't work. Oh my God. Let's clear the spokes. And I think it's a good idea too to put a zip tie where there's tape, because I wrap tape every so often so it doesn't open up. But put the zip tie around it where the tape is, that way it won't split open. Because it does squish it down pretty good. Especially when you use this. That. snippers that are on these. 'Cause, man, that's awesome. Pull that tight, and then it snips it off, and then it's flush. You don't have a cutting sharp edge on the end of it. This fucking zip ties, man, you touch them, put your hand down there to do something else, and all of a sudden you pull your hand up and it's cut. These fuckers are sharp. Do I put conduit down here or up on the steering? What do you think? Conduit up on those wires? I'll just play along. Yeah? Everybody says yeah? Okay. Cool. This right here would be hanging out. Down. Alright. Let's take this one up. Please, if anybody watches and gives me a suggestion, please suggest something that you'd rather see besides an electric bike build. I thought about going and, like, while I'm out riding my bike, taking a video of all the fucking idiots in cars that don't stop or don't watch the crosswalks and stuff like that, and, you know, almost run over you every time you're out. Because that, I think, might be more interesting. What I see about traffic stuff on YouTube, it seems as if people are more interested in watching people steal cars or get caught trying to steal a car. It's kind of odd to me. I don't know what the fuck interest is in that stuff, but sometimes it's funny, but well, that looks pretty good, I guess. That looks better than mine does. How did that tune? I don't like that. Supposed to look better than mine. Alright. I don't really want to secure them to anything like that because you gotta have them free float when you turn, so. If you're turning that hard while you're fucking riding, you're probably gonna wreck. So. Alright. Jeff said he wanted the headlight, but once again, I got another headlight that doesn't fucking work, so I'm gonna call Amazon today. I'm gonna go plug the battery in. Take this out and go around it just so you guys can see what's going on with the bike. So cool. All right, here we go. Obviously this is our speed sensor, and I'll show you the little metal piece that's going to come by here in a second. You can see it up here, and that's a magnet, and it lines up as it goes by. It makes that light up. I guess I could have done that with a battery on. You've seen it, but that's it. That's your speed reference signal. So, battery plug comes off this. This is a Halong battery adapter, I think, something like that. But Halong is the Halong or Shark battery, I guess. I think the Shark battery is even a little bit rounder than the Halong. The Halong is a stack of batteries inside that black case. I like this one. I prefer it. They make big ones that you can put on a bike rack back here, but you know, if you don't want a bike rack, I don't. And that's it. This I still have to put up somewhere. I'll put a little bit of tape or conduit around it and stick it up in here so it doesn't get damaged. I still haven't even pulled off the plastic protectors yet. This is the chunk of wires that comes up. This extension cord, that's what I was wrapping up on both sides of this. I don't like why they give you so much extra. How long can a bike be? I don't get it. Maybe super stretched or a, what are those ones? No, not a unicycle, a trike. What the fuck ever, the tandems? Yeah, tandem. Okay, and this thing here, I've got a snip. I got to pull this out of the cable housing, pull it out, and snip this here and snip it here and cut out a section like that long, and then put the cable back in and put these protectors inside of here, and then this zip tied to the side, and then that works. And this actually kind of sucks, because if you hit a fucking hard bump, it like shakes and it picks up the motion inside, and then it kind of kills your motor for a minute. Quick second. I mean, it's not forever, but not bad though. Turned out pretty good. Jeff should be happy. The dash is up here, and I turned it down earlier so I could look at it. It's supposed to be up here for the driver, so tighten that back up. Though. Looks pretty good, I think. These turned out kind of match that, not 100%, but I think it looks good. And I ordered a new set of pedals, obviously, because I'm not sure how you ride a bike with those, but it's more for competition, I guess, because I'm riding up and down the street trying to find a fucking pedal, and it's hard, so. But I got some new pedals coming for Jeff, and the new sprocket, a 42 tooth. And once I get that stuff this weekend, we'll get her by. Hola, YouTubers. I'm screwing around tonight with my brother's bike build. Brother-in-law, I'm sorry. Doesn't really matter, he's my brother. But I think I dumped about probably an hour and a half worth of video that I was doing with the whole build and everything, and got a little fucking pissed off because I was trying to conjoin two videos together, and apparently I don't know how to do it, so, but I dumped it all, so it is all done. I'll show everybody again, but I'm just going to mess around trying to get the lights working, but it's pretty much a complete build, and I'm going to go back over and tighten up the motor again, because I noticed it was bouncing a little bit today on the way home, so, and I think that's normal. It just loosens up after you first install it, but it's a torquey little 750, so I like it. Might get one for myself or get 1,000, but hang in. Hang out. Push click. No, wait. Click like. Click subscribe. Yeah, that's right. But thanks for my 14 faithful anyway. So, love you guys. And let's go. And I'll make sure this one gets uploaded so everybody can see it. So, alright. Actually, I'll just show everybody the bike real quick since I'm still hanging onto the camera. This light's got to come. This one came with it, and just like the one I got with my bike, it doesn't fucking work, so it's gone. I ordered a new bike from Amazon, or a new light, I'm sorry, from Amazon. Got it last night. It comes with a little switch. I think I'm going to put on this side, up here on the handlebars, and it'll be right here, and we'll run the wire, and then get it all tucked in, make it looking good, and get this tightened up. You can see it. It's wiggling a little bit. It wiggles quite a bit when you yank on the motor, so it powers off. But anyway, it turned out really good. I like it. Actually, I like this one better than the other one, but that's just because it's faster, so. Alright. And if anybody knows anything about these lights that come with the Bafang, please tell me in the comments below, you know, because the wires that came with this, I believe are right here, and I don't know if it's sensed through some type of, like a light sensor on that display, If it, you know, if you got to darken it to get the light to power up, or if it's just on all the time, I don't know. I don't see an option for it in the settings, so I guess we'll figure that out here a little bit. What do I do with it? There it is. Side to side. Hands up, side to side. Hands up, side to side. Okay, I gotta take all that shit apart again. I'll know once I get it down. Alright, that side's done. This can all go back on, it doesn't matter. I gotta take these off. Must be all the thinking. Making me sweat. Pretty sad, huh? Alright. Now, we gotta get this fella back on. And I believe it's gonna go pretty easy. The rubber mallet. And I try and keep these close to the hand grips because obviously you can't take your hand off, but you can. I need to find my spare. I got another one of these somewhere because I gotta send it home with Jeff. Otherwise he'll be cussing me when he's gotta tighten this fucking thing out. He ain't got no tool to do it. The horn button pushed, the green wire gets full voltage. So green wire, obviously, I'm gonna go back up to the green wire. Dumb fucking wiring. Alright. It is. It's complete fucking ass backwards bullshit. Thank you, Chinese. What's up, kiddos? I am, finally figured out the mess of wires, so a little bit of some stupid engineering because you put a switch and the headlight together in a kit, but yet you got 3 wires on the switch and 3 wires on the headlight, and red over here hooks to fucking green over here, and green over here hooks to red over here, and yellow is a fucking power, and the black is a ground. They got one fucking wire right for what I consider, you know, black is usually ground, red is power, and then you would think that the green would match green, and you know, vice versa with all the rest of them. But whatever. Some dumbass fucking designed this one, so I got it figured out. Took me a while, and I got the wires mostly ran, and I'm gonna cut into the power source up underneath in the battery and solder this onto it and start getting completed. Red is hot, usually 12 volts. Black is ground. It's pretty much common sense. Gotta remember, green or red, red to green. Quit thinking, genius. We're good. Find out. Look at that. Horn works. Alright. Very nice. Got that. Good deal. I think it's a good idea to have a light because people drive like fucking idiots, as I've said before, so. That's tightened up. I can put my pedal back on. Alright, break will return. Sit up here. tucked. That stuff will be fine. Don't need to do any securing down here, I don't think. Guess I could loop a little zip tie in there just to keep. Not a big deal. Alright. And I guess since, as long as the battery's on, I'll have power here. It's a fucking bright light. I'm shining the neighbor's windows. Take it for a ride, see how it does, but I will soon see you on the internet. YouTube. Don't forget, come and watch me. Click like and subscribe, please. Please. I need more than 14 by the end of the year. Maybe 20. Love you guys. See ya.